Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to David Alaban.
Thank you, Michaela. Good afternoon. My name is Dave Alaban. I am Manager of Sensor Solutions for Belimo Americas. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us for this webinar on Belimo's ultrasonic flow sensors, trusted flow measurement. So in today's agenda and presentation, we'll be covering, firstly, starting off with applications and why use Belimo's flow sensors. We will cover the product overview, covering sensor features and attributes. We'll dive into the flow sensor specifications, including type sizes, flow ranges, pressure drops, tolerances, and repeatability. We'll also look at the ultrasonic technology, which is patented by Belimo. We will also look at best practice installation, focusing on some installation benefits and some suggestions. And we will finally recap on features and benefits, including some calibration processes, the power consumption, and glycol compensation. So currently available in Belimo's range, what we have today is flow sensors in sizes 1/2 inch to 2 inch models, which all have MPT male outlet and female inlet connections. The smaller sensors are contained in a 360 psi body pressure rated housing and have a very low profile design. And as with all models, incorporate Belimo's patented automatic glycol compensation technology. As well as high accuracy and repeatability, they're also available with NIST Traceable calibration certificates. Coming soon, available mid-July, there will be the new larger sizes from 2.5 inch up to 6 inch sizes. There will be flange mounted versions and will be available in ANSI 125 and ANSI 250 versions. Flow ranges will range from 1.52 to 855 GPM. And as with all models, Belimo flow sensors offer extremely low pressure drop and the standard Belimo 5-year warranty, as with all products. So let's take a look at some of the flow sensor common applications. Why and where to use Belimo flow sensors? So, of course, to accurately measure flow rates. Also to sub-meter HVAC heating and cooling usage. To lower building operation costs through awareness. Detect and troubleshoot hydronic performance. And to integrate with the BMS to optimize the system performance. And last but not least, to qualify for high efficiency lead building points. Applications and building types include shopping malls, commercial buildings, convention centers, data centers, hotels, stadiums, basically any application and location where you really need to know the true flow of any system. Applications where not to use the flow sensors include distilled or deionized water, drinking potable water, and also reverse osmosis. Reasons include degrading of the flow sensor housing, the mirrors, possibly the transmitters and receivers, and also air bubbles causing inaccuracies. Belimo's flow sensors can be used in chilled or hot water and in media with up to 60% glycol content and covering temperature ranges from -4 to 250 Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius to 120 Celsius. The flow sensors provide a linear output of 0 to 10 volts, providing compatibility to all BMS controls. The housing is manufactured out of forged brass housing for sizes 1/2 inch to 2 inch, and for the larger sizes 2.5 to 6 inch are cast iron flanged versions. Accuracy is plus or minus 2%, and the flow measurement repeatability is 0.5%. Accuracy and repeatability. This slide really highlights the importance to have both high accuracy and the importance to have high repeatability. Repeatability is often ignored, but is an essential factor for long-term accuracy and performance of the flow sensors. When checking for specifications for flow sensors, it is important to verify repeatability to ensure system reliability in the long run. The next two slides showcase the extremely low pressure drop when installing Belimo's flow sensors. It also shows the different flow measurement ranges that we offer. With reference to low pressure drop, you'll notice the smallest size of 1/2 inch, the pressure drop is a minimal 1.74 psi only. And in the largest size of the 6 inch version, the pressure drop is still only a minimal 3.13 psi. Pressure drop is important as increased pressure drop requires the need for additional pump energy. Hence, with a low pressure drop, there is no need to increase the pump head, the pump size, or to increase the flow rate or speed. Due to the ultrasonic technology and no moving parts in the flow sensors, the following graph highlights the low pressure drop for the largest size flow sensor versions. As you see, even at very low flow rates, we see minimal pressure drop for all sizes. And we also see very low pressure drop relative to the nominal flow. Again, minimal differences even between the varying sizes. Now let's take a look into more detail on the patented ultrasonic technology. The ultrasonic flow sensor relies on the use of two ultrasonic transmitters and receivers. Two acoustical mirrors are used to reflect the signal within the pipe. There is also a temperature sensor integrated into the flow sensor housing. This is used in the logic to compensate for water temperature changes and also to calculate glycol concentration. Then an ultrasonic signal is transmitted from transmitter A to receiver B, and then vice versa from transmitter B to receiver A. Using the patented ultrasonic flow technology, you can compensate for high density glycol solutions, which is used in the majority of applications within the Americas, and to accurately measure the true flow of the system versus having to manually measure and manually enter the glycol percentage into the device or directly into the BMS, thus allowing you to obtain true trusted flow measurement. Ease of installation and commissioning. Belimo flow sensors can be installed on the supply or return side of the system, and the focus is on easy installation features such as a low profile compact design for tight spaces. There is also no pipe length limit for the outlet installation side. And on the inlet, we recommend that there is 5 times pipe diameter limit to maintain true accuracy. Flow sensors are unidirectional, and if installed backwards, or if there are air bubbles present, the Belimo flow sensor will show error state output of 0.3 volts, enabling effective and sure troubleshooting. The Belimo flow sensors undergo Belimo stringent step-by-step calibration processes. Each individual sensor is multi-point wet calibrated, ensuring optimum accuracy and repeatability, and simulates field installation. Calibration processes are performed using SI international standards and are traceable to NIST standards, calibration standards. Individual NIST traceable calibration certificates are available for each flow sensor and are available through Belimo Tech Support Team. Finally, let's recap on some of the features and benefits. We have patented temperature and glycol compensation, accuracy of plus or minus 2%, and repeatability of 0.5%, provides precise and consistent flow measurements. We also have low power consumption of 0.5 watt, which saves energy and transformer capacity. Each unit is individually multi-point wet calibrated, ensuring accuracy and repeatability, and all NIST traceable. The flow sensors are compact, low profile, and offer a low-cost solution for HVAC applications. They're maintenance-free with no moving parts to clog or be affected by contaminants, ensuring reliable operation and extended product life. They have linear outputs range of 0 to 10 volts, which easily integrates with all building automation systems. One code for each pipe size, which makes it easy to select and order. Low pressure drop, which improves pump optimization. And last but not least, Belimo's 5-year product warranty, a one-stop shop solution from Belimo, supported by our world-class support and customer values. May I thank you for your time, and we welcome any questions and look forward to supporting you in the future.
Okay, thank you so much, David. And please be advised, if you're interested in asking a question, what you can do is open up your question box, type in your question, and I will read them aloud, and David will answer them as best as possible. Please make sure that you follow us on our social media pages, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and see what's going on in the Belimo world. David, are you ready for some of these questions?
Yes, fire away, Michaela. Look forward to it.
Great. The first question is, do you have any backnet models available?
Okay, so at present, the flow sensors only have a 0 to 10 volt output, so easily connection to the BMS. However, we are looking at introducing more innovation and introducing various levels of digital communications in the future. So we are working on developments and other features and improvements moving forward.
Okay. What is the NEMA rating for this product?
The current rating is NEMA 2, and we are investigating higher rating with new innovation in the future too.
Okay. Can you see the glycol percentage in the BMS through the flow sensor?
Okay, so the sensor does not directly output the glycol percentage as a value. However, the flow sensor does compensate for that glycol percentage in the system. In the future, yeah, we're also possibly looking at being able to send that percentage value as an output through some digital communications in the future, yes.
Okay. Are there plans in the future to include temperature sensors so it can read BTU?
Yes, we're already working on some kind of BTU technology, and yeah, watch this space, should I say.
Can the flow sensor still be used if it is installed with less than 5 times pipe diameter on the inlet side?
Yes, the sensor can be installed if it is less than 5 times. However, the tolerance or accuracy might be slightly affected. We can support, and we have tested it with different tolerances. We can advise at different installation lengths if required. So we can support based on different installation lengths on that side.
Okay. Does the CV value change with changing flow rates for a particular flow meter?
Yes, the CV value does change, and if you want, I can run back to the slide previously, and I can show the different CV values with reference to the flow measurement ranges. Here we see the 1/2 inch at 5 with the flow range 0.07 to 6.6 GPM, and for example, on the larger size, the 6 inch, we would see the CV value of 483 and flow range at 8.55 to 855.
Okay. Is this product considered to be waterproof?
The product is NEMA 2 rated. That is the housing. And we are looking to increase that, and in the future, we will be looking at NEMA 4 plus.
Can this flow meter be used for both types of glycol?
Both types of glycol?
Yes.
Was that?
Yes, that was the question.
Okay. I would have to come back to you on the different types of glycol and confirm compatibility.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
If I can get back on that, that would be fantastic.
Will the flow sensor be affected by draining the coil in the off season?
Yeah, the flow sensor should be used at a full system, and you may see an error rate when it's drained. So you may see the flow sensor go into error state, and you might see 0.3 volt.
Do the mirrors require cleaning on an annual basis along with calibration? If so, can the calibration be done by in-house staff?
Yeah, the mirrors are not done cleaned internally. The mirrors should not have to be cleaned. If we are seeing effects or any effects on performance, then we stand by the 5-year warranty, the Belimo 5-year warranty.
Okay. Does this mean I do not have to manually enter the glycol in the BMS?
Yeah, it's as I said before, the flow sensor does automatically compensate, and yes, that's one of the plus factors of using the flow sensor is that you don't have to manually measure or check the glycol percentage in the system. And as with other devices, you might have to manually enter that into the device, or in most cases, manually enter that glycol percentage into BMS. However, as with the glycol in the system, there is leakage and also top-ups, so it's very difficult to accurately calculate the glycol percentage or measure it.
Can the flow sensor be installed upside down?
The flow sensor should not be installed upside down due to condensation.
And again, when will the 2.5 and larger meter or larger be available?
2.5 sizes to 6 inch will be available mid-July.
Okay, last couple of questions coming through. Can we attach an LED LCD panel to see the flow where BMS is not present?
Could you repeat that, Michaela?
Sure. Can we attach an LED or LCD panel to see the flow where BMS is not present?
We don't currently have an LCD external within Belimo, but yes, a third-party device could be used. We're working on new technology with next generation, which will incorporate some of the ideas.
Okay. What does the asterisk mean for the 2% accuracy?
The asterisk on the 2% accuracy means, this is the 2% accurate at certain temperature ranges and with certain amounts of either pure water. So it's accuracy at a certain temperature and with water systems.
Okay, I'll do a last call for questions. Okay. Will the flow sensors be available in Select Pro?
In Select Pro, flow sensors will be available in addition to all the duct pipe outdoor sensors, which are already there. Flow sensors should be available in July, August in Select Pro.
Okay, thank you so much, David, for that excellent presentation on the flow sensors, trusted flow measurement. If we did not get a chance to get to all your questions, fear not, we will reach out to you and provide you feedback as soon as we can. Once again, I want to thank you so much for joining us for today's webinar. Our next webinar is scheduled for the 12th of June at 1 p.m., and it's going to be on the Belimo Energy Valve Optimization Simplified. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Michaela. Thanks, everybody.